Hey, it's Ray from Just Plain Interesting. It's Friday, and I'm with a very old friend of mine who was not very old. He's just an old friend, right?
Hey,
and
retired.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
His name's Bruce Courtney. And because we're following this artist theme at the moment, unintentionally, I needed to introduce you to this amazing artist. And we're standing outside his house. He lives in the Waitakeries. He's easy to find if you really want to, right? Look at this fence. As soon as I saw this fence, it's amazing. Bruce is a concept artist, amongst many other things. He specialises in finding scrap metal and turning rubbish into amazing pieces of art. Practical, cool, one-off, unique things. Now, when did you make this, mate? Because I love it a bit.
Oh, this has got to be 20 years old at least.
Really?
And see, these here are railway tracks. They actually go into the ground as much as they are sitting out of ground. They're never going anywhere.
Right.
They'll outlast me and my kids and their kids and their kids and their kids. These were old ploughing discs off an old
tiller.
for doing the soil, and I plasma cut them out to make them into flowers. And these here,
Power pylon.
they're power insulators. You usually see them sitting on. In fact, if just up there, you can see them sitting on the power lines.
Very cool.
And the steel bar I found in the scrapyard, and that solid steel bar.
Victorian cast.
Yes, I found that in an old freezing works that was selling. Had a whole lot of steel left over, and they were selling lengths of that, and so I bought a whole lot of that, brought it home, and just
work it.
Yeah, and I didn't want these to be straight, so I had a trailer sitting in the driveway at the time, and I bent it and bent it and bent it to try to get, some sort of movement. Because if you look at it, it's nothing's straight. And then this here was off. They were legs off a coffee table, funny enough. And I had enough of them to put on in different places. So that was cut it down and just.
How'd you dry those in the same distance as what's above ground? That must have been phenomenal.
I had an auger that went in 900. And then I made an extension with a pipe and a bolt and went another 900. And I've got to tell you, trying to get it. And then
that's incredible.
But they're so heavy. They're just.
That's
so
cool, man. That's like super solid.
Yeah.
And tell me, look at your letterbox.
There's no Ram Raiders coming in here.
No, I don't think so. The letterbox is cool. Bruce is also like a Hunderwasser artist, right? So he makes things out of cool ceramic pipes and things. We're going to end the interview at the very back of the house with a prime example of what he's made from such things and show you some of his art that he's famous for in Christchurch. Come on in.
Yeah. Oh, I must say that too. This was an Auckland water frontage gate that I found laying down in a paddock years ago. As you can see, it's really badly pitted, but I put it together.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Anyway, that noise is coming. We should probably move.
Alrighty. Hey, check out the head. Hey, we're in Easter Island, in a secret location in Easter Island.
Yes. Well, this also was the Langhome Fishing Club had a big macrocarpa tree that they were cutting down, and one of the guys had a what do you call it, a transporter truck with a high ab on it.
Okay.
And so I asked him, could he bring this to my place? This is one piece, actually.
Oh, really?
And it sat there for about 10 years, but then over COVID, I just came out with my chainsaw.
Cool.
And carved it up. It's actually one of the first carvings I've ever done, actually.
Really?
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Oh, that's a natural.
And that led me on to
the third one over there.
Another one over here.
All right. But up here is a secret scrapyard pile, okay, which has been diminished before I got here because I was slack. Took too long to come out. But Bruce rings me every now and again if I'm really lucky and says, look, I've got some cool stuff here. I'm thinning my collection. Come and see. Okay. Oh, yes. Here's another piece of Bruce's art. What's that, angel wings?
Yeah, just a wing made of truck springs. Truck
Right.
springs. They were off that was off a individual truck springs, and I cut them up, welded them together, and there's the truck wheel.
Right.
They actually came off the same truck. And look, she wobbles around a bit in the wind. Yeah, so that was just an inspiration.
Wobbling around in the wind. It's
Hey,
depends what you eat, I suppose.
yes.
Okay, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, well, that's just a bit of an anvil for me when I'm beating steel.
Now, certain things of these are for sale. Certain things
Yes.
I've got to buy,
But
but
that's not.
that's not that
It's
one.
not,
Okay,
no.
all right.
It's a new brazier I'm making.
Okay, but look,
Yep.
up here in the secret stash department,
Hmm.
there's some lovely old bits of iron. Original artwork up here. They came out of foundries, what, 100, 150 years ago?
Yep.
And Bruce makes art forms out of them. Now look over here, he's got heaps and heaps of these things for sale. If you're looking for them in a raw format, get hold of Bruce. These railway spikes are epic.
Well, I'm not selling those, by the way.
Oh, he's not doing that.
They're not for sale. Not for sale. Not for sale.
All right then.
No.
There's a ceiling fan that's good enough to cut your wife's head off if you're not careful. All right.
Funny, you should point that out because that's a fan of mine.
All right.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I just bought this beautiful old solid cast iron horse's head off this young man, which I'm very happy with. Thank you for helping me pay the rent.
Yep.
So that's very good.
Yep.
And we're going to sneak you inside now. I bought these gates, these lovely gates, a matched pair of driveway gates, which I'm very happy to put in for sale in the shop.
And what about this, Ray? Being a man from just plain interesting.
Oh, it's an airplane.
Now here's something else I've made.
Oh, that's
It's yet to
cool.
find its.
Oh, it's a mobile.
There you go.
All right.
It's yet to find its place, but that's an aeroplane also made from the truck springs and
Yeah.
some cogs. That's got to be mounted, obviously, quite high because you don't want anybody running into it.
No, that's cool.
But-
that would be awesome on a poster.
But that's another piece that's in the.
You could put a metal pilot on that as well.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Hey, and call it a pilot program. Right. Okay.
Okay. Come through. Come through. Okay, one of the hundreds of things that impresses me about Bruce's art is he looks out of frame and makes things like this. Now, this is what I call Hundertwasser style of art, from broken mosaic garden pots, broken mosaics, tiles. He creates incredible things. Now, he is commissioned all over New Zealand, especially in Christchurch, where it's your strongest assets. We're in Litchfield Lane.
Litchfield Lanes. I did a lot of, not just the Hundertwasser stuff, Gaudi stuff, but did a lot of steel pieces there. Large pieces.
Right.
Large water features using riveted steel, boilers, and ran water through them and over them, and yeah.
Well, look, here's an example over here. Check this out.
Yeah.
Look at this. What an amazing garden feature. It has to be at Bruce's. But this is the sort of thing that this man creates. Look at it. Incredible. Isn't it cool? And when it grows all that beautiful moss, is it lichen or moss, that particular one?
It's just moss.
It just
lichen.
sets the scene. Eh? It's just incredible.
It's actually, it probably is lichen because I'm liking it.
All right. Sounds fair.
Yeah. You want that?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
See, look, is this Litchfield Lane?
This is Litchfield Lanes.
See, look at these huge water features that are made. All in ceramics, broken tiles. Beautiful. The Christchurch City Council think this man is their #1 creator. And you have to go there to find out, but this will give you a clue. He's a very famous man. He's been, the entrance to Powwow has got a beautiful example of Bruce's art. As you drive along, you'll see it. Waiheke Island. And look, here's an example of that over here. Where is it?
No, that's
Is that the one?
no, that's outside Langholm.
That's Bruce. He's an angel, really.
Yeah.
That's Bruce with his angel wings on. Look at
It's
that.
just something else I I found a bit of plate steel and I
is that all metal?
gas cut it, and then I hit it with a sledgehammer to make those dents in it and shape it.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So he's been in Waitakere Arts. He does kits. Now this is an infamously cool place. Bruce built this himself.
Well, it was a concrete block house. I smashed off all the corners. This is in Redcliffs in Christchurch, up on the hill on Monksborough Road. And I smashed all the corners off, and then I rendered it, and I made this facade to go in to join these two halves together.
Oh, right. Cool.
And then I made this adobe wall.
Right. It's like a Spanish hacienda style, isn't it?
Yeah, that one came out in Trends magazine.
Oh, right. Yeah. Like that. And look at this. See this? Boring old car tires on Waiheke Island.
Truck or tractor. Yeah.
And then they became a major feature. Look at that. Next level. Yeah. Artistry on a completely different scale. Just brilliant.
Oh, there we go.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, you can show. That'd be easier to...
The beginning. And the end. Awesome.
Yeah. And they were laying in that place. Someone had dumped them, actually.
Oh, right.
They were dumped on site.
Cool.
Yeah.
See, nothing is truly rubbish.
No.
Be taken to another level.
What happened is a friend of mine said they wanted to do a piece at the gateway of his place on Waiheke. He said to me, what are we going to use? I said, let's go down and have a look at the space and see what feeling you get. And when we went down there, those two tractor tyres had been dumped there. And I said to him, that's it? And he goes, what? I said, that's it. I said, well, put one like that and give me a hand, pick the other one up. I said, I'll do that, and I'll cover it in wire netting and plaster it. And because he wanted to call it Koru Lodge, and I said, I'll use the wire netting and make a koru and plaster it. And,
all right.
And the rest is history. Really?
If you guys want to see example, because we caught Bruce a bit unprepared, you see, and he can't find a lot of photos and a big panic for a speedy interview, but Google Hundavasa Gardens in Whangarei and the buildings up there, and this is what Bruce does, okay? So, and when we were going to open the ill-fated venture in Thames of just plain interesting shop on the old placemaker site, Bruce was coming down to put a Hundavasa garden in that front yard that would have blown people away forever. Yeah. But anyway, that's history, and that doesn't matter. And we always
times change.
That's true.
Yep. We're all evolving, and you know, they're lost. They're lost.
That's true.
You know, I mean, you were going to create quite a awesome space here. It would have been a good draw card for the community. But,
that's right.
Yep.
Now, it doesn't pay to dwell on the past.
Let's not.
You just look to the future. Yeah. It's exciting, and it's interesting, and it's been amazing to see you. And thank you for inviting me to your house.
Oh, pleasure.
Cool. Well, I better give you some money.
Hey, you want money? He's got cash. He's got cash.
Cash. Oh, you're Xbox.
Hey, delete that bit. We don't need that on there.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Have a happy day. We'll see you back at the shop.
Okay.
Hey, we're back at the shop. And look what turned up. Look at this. Check this out. This is beautiful. I mean, this amazing man up in, where was that? Waiparoa. Lovely guy. Done some business with him. Bought a little car off him. A 1925 Triumph car. Lovely. It's in Paira. We put it in the van and drove it to Paira to surprise you. So don't tell anybody it's there, okay? But look at this. This is beautiful. Carved on the ends. Arr! Look at that. Horses' heads carved on each end. What a unique, cool piece. I've never seen one of these before. I love buying things we've never seen before. We also got this lovely dividing screen. 3 sections. Very cool. Screen cell, really good for us. We got this cool guy in here. Look at him. He's cool. He's just clowning around. And check this out. The Whangarei man. This is a coffee table. These are made from, very solid teak. Okay, so we stood it up for obvious reasons. This is amazing. They're made out of old carts, horse-drawn carts in Java. So that is teak and iron. Awesome. This came in, lovely, triple glazed. So there's 3 layers of glass with argon gas in between, so there's no heat loss from your house. But what a darling. Imagine that with a light behind it, it'll blow you away. Lovely old carry door, just one little panel of glass missing, but stunning. They get harder to find every year. We're going to end with a couple of new entrants. Check this out. In what's turning into the fireplace room, okay? This one you saw last week, stunningly beautiful, incredibly unusual, lovely piece. This is the Irish one. Now we've got a retro fireplace, late 70s, roughly 1978. Excellent condition, absolutely beautiful. Got some of the flue kit with it. Lovely piece. And last but not least, this is a Fisher cast iron fire. It's in beautiful condition, and will throw the heat out, and it's got the cooktop. So you can fry up your eggs and your bacon and have breakfast in bed right next to your fireplace. It's hot, but winter's here, and this will keep you warm. Come and see us. Those shops open tomorrow and Sunday. Love to see you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching that incredible guy up in Parallel. Okay, all the best. See you soon.